ASMR. Video, we're gonna do like assumptions about me. I went onto Instagram and I was like, y'all, send me assumptions. Like, what do you assume about me? I need to know, so let me either clarify, deny, or admit. So let's get into it. You currently have cellulitis and that is why you are not filming. No, that is not true. I haven't had cellulitis for months, thankfully.
Sure, Jan.
There's been like a lot that's been going on within like my life and within YouTube. And I'm like, I just don't want to film. I'm so happy in my relationship. I realized how like so much of YouTube like literally made me unhappy. So coming from like the high and the happiness and just like, wow, just like feeling light and free in my normal everyday life. And then all of a sudden, like every time I go on YouTube, there's just new rumors and there's this and there's that happening and I'm harassed and it's just a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like YouTube has not been making me happy. The subject of YouTube is really heavy for me lately and it doesn't make me feel good. So it was easier for me to just be like, this doesn't suit me right now. This isn't suiting my happiness that I'm currently experiencing. So I don't want it in my life anymore. So it's very easy for me to be like, all right, I'm gonna take a break and take a step back. Next assumption is Tommy is only allowing you to film in that one spot in her house, which is right here, as you guys can see. No, she gave me the freedom to film literally anywhere, but I have chosen to do it here. Since I haven't been vlogging, I have not found a reason to film anywhere else in the house, but she said I can film anywhere. Next assumption is you tend to assume that most people are against you. I have my moments where I'm like, everyone loves me, I'm great. And then I have my moments where I'm like, everyone is against me and I'm fully hated. But there is a gray area. Next assumption, you blame everyone else for your obesity. No, like I am fully aware that my size is ultimately my fault. There are things that caused me to be this size, but it's like my fault that I haven't gotten those things fixed. Like that's in my hands. Like, yes, being fat isn't like, oh my God, I chose to be this way. No, I did choose or unchoose or not choose to actually get help for the reasons why I'm fat, if that makes sense. It's no one else's fault. Something that my mom actually, for majority of my life, she struggled with was blaming herself for my weight. And I'm fully also aware of the fact of why she does that, like why she blames herself, because I had a really bad childhood and I turned to food as comfort. My mom blames herself and I'm just constantly like, Mom, this is not your fault. It's okay. So I have to like kind of talk her down from that thought. But yeah, what I choose to eat is what I choose to eat. What I choose not to eat is what I choose not to eat. My weight will never be anyone else's fault but my own. Next assumption is you're engaged. No, I'm not. Next, you subconsciously are attracted to men. No, I'm fully lesbian. So that's that. You weighed over 600 pounds at one point and don't want to admit it. I have never seen 600 pounds on the scale. You guys know. We can all say it together. My highest weight was 572.4. And that's like my lowest highest weight that I like physically saw myself. But I'm telling you, I go back and look at older videos and I looked so much bigger than I do now. Like I'm fully aware that I am really, really large and in charge, but I've always been honest about my weight. I need to kind of admit to some things that I have lied about. This is really hard. I'm not a liar. I wouldn't say I've lied to you guys per se about it, but I definitely haven't been like very into like telling you guys my weight. Whenever someone asks me, you know, oh, she's gaining weight or whatever, I always just say I'm losing. I don't know. I don't need the backlash. So if I was ever bigger than 572.4 and I knew it, you guys would know too.
False.
Next assumption is your body hurts all of the time. Honestly, no. And I think it's just because like I'm used to the uncomfortability, if that's a word, of my size because it's like my normal baseline. But I will say, because Tommy has lots of stairs in her home and I be using them daily, I am up and down them stairs easily at least 15 times a day.
Sure, Jan.
Because it's like she has multiple floors. Everything is on a different floor. So my knees, I'm not gonna lie, have been hurting so bad. And it's just because it's like my body is not used to stairs. You're a pillow princess. I actually am definitely a switch. I love to give just as much as I love to receive. But if I had to choose, if someone literally was like, you have to choose for the rest of your life, I would be a giver. You think you look smaller than you actually are? Yes, sometimes. I think I really do struggle with body image problems, obviously, like body dysmorphia. I don't realize how big I am until like I see a certain angle of like a photo taken of me or a video taken of me, and I see it and I'm like, whoa. It's frustrating because it's like if I processed like in my brain how big I was, I think maybe it would be easier for me to like stick to a diet and actually stick to a weight loss plan. I also think a big thing is like I've been big my whole life. I have always been big. 11, I was 290. I reached 420 at the age of 16. Like I've always been massive. So it's like what I'm used to. I've always looked in the mirror and seen my body. Like I don't like what I see by no means, but I'm used to it. You're having problems with your mom. No, not at all. Again, it's just like the rumors are crazy. A lot of people think me and my mom aren't speaking. My mom's mad at me. No, nothing like that. Like me and my mom talk all the time. I do miss my mom and I know she misses me. We make sure to tell each other all the time, but like there is nothing going on with me and my mom. Next assumption is you feel like you can't win with the haters. Yes, their mind is made up and there's no changing it. You're one of the many women who had BPD misdiagnosed as bipolar. Yes. Next assumption is you lack discipline. I do. Next assumption is you bailed your urologist appointment. No, I did not. When I did have that appointment and when all of that kidney stuff was happening, since it's a unobstructing or non-obstructing kidney stone means it's not traveling. It's like in my kidney and it's chilling. So they said that if I stopped having symptoms completely for weeks, then there was no reason to go to a urologist because there was nothing they could really do about it, because a lot of people have non-obstructing kidney stones and they don't even know it. And I haven't had symptoms in easily 2 months plus. You'll never be able to go to a Billie Eilish concert because of your size. Not a thing. You've had a threesome before. I haven't, no. I mean, one time when I was 15, this guy and his cousin, there was some things, but I was 15, so we'll just like move on from that, but we're gonna erase that from my memory. But since then, no. I assume people blow everything out of proportion when it comes to you. Oh yes, absolutely everything is blown out of proportion. Anything bad, anything that makes me look bad. Yes. You have a sweet tooth. Oh yes. You've been doing a lot of reflecting lately. Yes, I am definitely a reflector. A hernia never went away. No, but they said it's nothing for me to worry about right now. Next assumption is you're quick to forgive people. Yes, I forgive and forgive and forgive. That's just like what I've done in my life. A lot of people always ask like, Amberlynn, the reaction channels are like horrible towards you. Like, why do you try to message them and be friendly? Like, I remember, what was it? Zachary Michael was going through something like with his health and I messaged him. I like related to him and I was like, I know it feels like it's scary to have like health issues happen and like you don't know what's wrong, and I just know it's scary, and I felt empathy and I felt sympathy towards him for that because I relate and it's scary, and I could sense and see and feel in his video when he was talking about it, like he was worried. So the person that I am, like I felt compelled to message him. I never mentioned publicly that I did that. I don't mention publicly when I message anyone, any YouTuber. You wouldn't believe some of the YouTubers I have spoken to who have even messaged me first. But I don't sit here and be like, yeah, this person messaged me and I messaged this person and we speak. Like, I don't do that, but reaction channels love to like, when I message them, oh, they say something. So Zachary Michael mentioned that I messaged him that, and people came to me. Opinions are so back and forth. Like there's like a chunk of people who are like, ew, Amberlynn, that is so gross. Like don't message him. Like he wants nothing to do with you. Like, but then there's like another chunk of people who are like, why do you message him? Like he has done wrong. Like he has a whole channel just like making fun of you. Da, da, da. I just don't, after a while, someone doesn't even have to apologize to me. I'll accept an apology that wasn't even given. I'm not saying he needs to apologize to me. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm just trying to like give an example and show the gravity of like, people can like say bad things about me all day long. And for some reason, I still have like this part of me that like cares and is always up for a forgiveness moment. Like, I don't know. That says more about me, really, that I just kind of let people walk all over me. I don't know. I don't like arguments that last forever. Like if an argument's arising, like let's fix it right then and there. Like, let's fix it, say our apologies, and like move on. I'm very much that person. Like, I really am like, I come in peace type of girly pop. And I know a lot of people don't want to view me as that person, but that's literally me. Twinkie is with Mama Lynn. No, Twinkie is without a doubt here. And a lot of you are like, how come you're not like vlogging her? Because I'm not vlogging. Like, I'm literally not vlogging. All I'm showing is like me chilling. I haven't vlogged anything. I haven't even vlogged, like, who knows? Maybe here down is actually missing, you know? So it's like, just because you don't show something in a video doesn't mean it's not happening. Like, that's the thing that's like so, like that's probably one of the most frustrating things about being a YouTuber, like easily top 5. People will always assume the worst, and that's that. Like that is literally the end of it. Next assumption is you don't want to lose weight anymore. I definitely do, yes. I assume you're tired of YouTube and making videos. YouTube for me, I love pretty much everything about it. I love thinking of video ideas. I love vlogging. I love talking. I love sharing with you guys. I love talking to you guys. I've made friends with you guys. I see you guys in public and you guys are sweet. Like, this is my job. This puts a roof over my head and I'm so grateful, like beyond grateful for you guys. And it has changed my life for the better. But there's a big but. There is a heavy side of YouTube that I don't want to be a part of. That's the side that I don't like. That's the side that I don't enjoy. That's the side that makes me, it makes me depressed. It makes me sad. I feel like I've been abused so much online that I just don't even recognize who I am as a YouTuber anymore because it has completely shaped the way that I am. It has shaped me completely. I feel like I can't be fun. I can't be bubbly on here. I can't share super happy and exciting things on here anymore. Like, I can't do that because I feel like I can't show that side of me because it's like, in the back of my brain, I'm constantly thinking about the bad parts of YouTube instead of just the good. I have thought of the good for so long and for so many years. And it's like now getting to the point where it's like the bad is outweighing the good big time. And I'm trying to figure out in private and in alone, what do I do to fix that? What do I need to do? And I can't figure it out because I'm only in control of myself. I'm not in control of everyone else. So no matter what I say and no matter what I do, there are thousands of people watching me that only view me as one thing, a villain, that only view me in one way, a narcissist, who only view this channel in one way, a drama way. I'm not a drama channel. I am a human. I am a actual human with feelings. I go through things privately and I also share some things publicly. If there's something or someone that is just like every day beating at you and belittling you and questioning and speculating and bullying and rumors and just like mean things, like whether it's nicknames or talking about your body or the way that you are, the way that you talk, your mental illness, your this and that, like every day, you're not going to want that in your life anymore. And I know a lot of people can be like, okay, quit and quit. I think Hungry Fat Chick and I, we kind of understand each other. Her job is also YouTube, but she does mukbangs. So she decided to quit the mukbangs and move on to weight loss. And she was doing so good with her weight loss, but she was losing views, which means she was losing money. And she was very vocal about that. So she had to go back to the mukbangs. And that's not what she wanted to do. You could tell, like she felt defeated. And there comes a time where anyone can choose a job, they do it, and that's what they're relying on. Like they have to go to work. In the same way that Hungry Fat Chick had to continue making those mukbangs to make a buck, to be able to pay for the roof over her head and to take care of herself, I also have to do the same. Like I need to continue making YouTube videos. I don't want to give up. I don't want to walk away. Like YouTube has been a constant for me for 11 years, but sometimes I need a break. And sometimes that break is long. I also get the assumption of like, what are you going to do? You have no money. How are you making money? I pay my bills. That's ultimately up to me, but just know that I'm very responsible. If I have a bill, that is paid on time. Sometimes even earlier. I love making videos. Maybe I am a narcissist. Maybe I do love to hear myself talk. Regardless, I love doing it. And I love being there for so many of you. So when I'm not around, just know that there's a reason. I have over 200,000 subscribers. Like, I can't believe it. I am able to live because of this channel. And to me, that is awesome. Like, regardless of how it happened, it happened. And I know there's so many people rooting for me right now. Like, it makes me emotional and I appreciate it. But there's a heavy side of this channel that gets to me. A lot of people are like, Tommy's making her unhappy. No, she's doing the opposite.
Sure, Jan.
She's making me happy. It's YouTube that's making me unhappy. So I'm needing to figure it out. Sorry, I'm gonna stop rambling about that. I hope that lands in the right people's hearts. I know that not everyone listening to me right now cares about me. They like to act like they do, but they don't. You have had COVID before. I have not. Knock on some wood, please. So the next one is you have to sit in 2 chairs. So this one's funny because it's, again, another rumor because you guys saw me sitting here and then you saw this chair. I'm sitting at a dining room table. So I was like sitting like this, I think. And you guys were like, she's sitting on 2 chairs. Literally, no, I'm not gonna move at all. Show you guys. This is just a separate chair. It just happens to be sitting right next to me. See, I'm on 1 chair. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video though, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.